Well, hello, everybody. January 19th, Tuesday evening. I forgot to include this in my previous video. I was talking a little bit about PUA and credits and stimulus and Joe Biden's administration and overpayments and stuff. But this video is here strictly in Nevada. I talked about the fraud in California, how the accounts are still suspended, and there's where the good guys have to suffer. Well, it's happening here in Nevada. If you haven't watched my video, I make maybe a month ago. My wife was a victim of identity theft through POA, Dieter, and it was a nightmare. She still hasn't gotten paid back. She was able to get one $300 on a prepaid card, which was a little weird, for her last LWA, which was lost wages assistance. I'm reading. I was in a brief meeting today, and I'm also reading. There's a problem again here with fraud. I'm going to say this again, people. Share this video. And I haven't heard anybody getting calls from Dieter from an adjudicator, back. Fraud would call you. If somebody calls, and it might be from a Reno number or a Las Vegas number, maybe elsewhere, and they say, hello, we're working, we want to get your claim, we want to get your claim through, or we want to adjust more credits or whatever. Do not give them your social security number. Do not. Okay? So ask them, so who am I talking to? What's your extension? What's my claim number? They should have your claim number. Ask them that. If they don't answer those questions, see you. Goodbye. Hang up. Take a screenshot of the number and just keep it in your phone. Save it in your phone. Upload it again in your phone. And in an event you are hacked, then you know it was that person, and maybe you have some evidence on a track down. When my wife was hit, I had some good information. She had to get a police report, send a copy of the Social Security card, front and back, driver's license, a brief description, as well as the police report. And again, they hit her for the lost wage assistance. It was right around that time for the last lost wage assistance. She's still waiting for those 3 weeks. Will she get paid? I don't know. But they're starting to call. And the only people that I go to these meetings and I find out a lot of information. Only fraud would call you if they suspected, or you already submitted a claim. They would call you back, and even then, make sure it's a fraud person. Usually, they'll say it's on recorded line, and even then, you shouldn't have to give your whole social security number on the phone. It should be the last 4 digits, right? So be very careful, people. It's really, boy, I try not to cuss, but it's fucked up, and I don't want it to be where it's become a cancer here, and they have to shut down. I'm not just thinking, God forbid it got out of hands. And look at California. So again, this is what I was told. I was told by somebody from fraud that a lot of the people, not all, are from Saudi Arabia and other Russia, and they're paying as cheap as $7, and then to get your number. They know how the unemployment nationwide. It's not just here in Nevada, by the way. That's one of them. I'm hearing some inside jobs. Not all of them are, but some of them are desperate. People, I don't trust anybody. I'm sounding really hard here, but you got to be very, very careful when it comes to this kind of stuff. So possibly inside jobs. It's a little weird when my wife got hit. It happened when they adjusted the claim. I don't want to worry anybody, so you would think no, but it's, a lot of times you hear about it, not just with unemployment fraud, but bank fraud. A lot of times it's an inside job. So, but that's what I'm hearing. Saudi Arabia, Russia, inside job. All it takes is that social security number. So, when they call you, please remember, what's my claimant number? Okay? And no, I'll give you the last 4 of my social security based on that. Now you can help me. Okay? So they should have your claimant number. If they're calling you, they should already have it, right? Think about that. So these people think I was born yesterday. I hope they get every single one. One thing I don't like is these crooks. It's just horrible. So that's what this is about. And this is for regular UI unemployment and POA. So both are getting. It's been a serious problem. It was bad a couple months ago. Then it kind of, I don't know if it ever went away, but maybe they had it in check. Now it's getting worse again. So Again, all states are having these problems, so that's why I believe they redid the website a little bit. I would suggest, you don't have to, maybe change your password and username. Or, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's mandatory, but just maybe just change it. Put it in your notepad in your phone. Better yet, this sounds far fetched. I'm even scared of saving stuff in the phone like that. I don't know. Maybe take a screenshot and send it to your spouse or your partner's phone, or just do it the old-fashioned way. Write it down, put it in a friggin' desk drawer or somewhere where you're going to remember it. And I don't think it's like if you have 3 tries, you're locked out. I don't think it's anything like that. By the way, real quickly, did you hear about the guy who had Bitcoin? I'm going to say it was over $1 million. What was he thinking? Guy had money in a Bitcoin account, but I guess he used up almost all his passwords. So he has 2 tries left. At least he did last week. If he doesn't get in those 2 tries, he loses his money. Or do you hire one of these hackers and say, hey, I'll pay you, if it is $1 million, I'll pay you $10,000. Go ahead and hack it. I mean, if they're able to hack unemployment, so it's crazy. But yeah, the rumor is a guy out there with Bitcoin. I guess that's why he should have a Cash App. How stupid is he? Somebody having that kind of money in there and he didn't write that down? Shit, I put stuff, I put it everywhere. I put passwords, you know, I ain't gonna tell you where I put them at, but you save your passwords. So he has 2 tries left. Do you go to sleep and try to gather your thoughts? How do you sleep? And remember your password? Or do you just pay one of these friggin' hackers? I don't know, people. What a world we're living in. So tomorrow's another day. Say hello to somebody. Share the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Again, fraud. Watch out for the bad guys. Uncle Sal's got your back.